What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are planting flowers out of the garden. Now, normally I'm not one to plant flowers in the garden, but this year I was over at my local Lowe's, ran into these guys, and then decided I need these guys, and then bought these guys. Also bought some marigolds as well, but it's still cold weather on the way. I'm gonna wait till next week to get those potted. But today we have petunias. We've got pansies. Yep, pansies and the marigolds. We'll wait for next week. All these are cold weather plants, so we'll be able to get these put into their pots today and put out there. The marigolds are not, so we'll have to wait. I was gifted some flower pots here that I can put on my fence around my garden, but I have to get the holes drilled in them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done so we can get these potted. Alright, now before we get crazy with the drilling these pots out, I drilled a hole somewhat in the center of this one, then realized it's going to hang like this on the fence. So I went ahead and drilled the second one right there at the bottom where it's going to hang out at. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these drilled so that they have good water has a good place for it to run out of, so we don't have water sitting in here causing issues, rusting this out, or getting our roots all nasty. So let's get to it. Alright guys, now that we have our holes drilled out, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and get these in the planters. So I'm going to start with my pansies. Very gently take them out. Try to hold them by the flowers. I'm really bad about that. And that's almost a perfect fit. Now these might need to be repotted into bigger ones later, but I think in the meantime they're going to be okay. So move that one aside. Now, like I said before, normally I don't put flowers in my garden, but last year I had a few, and I had a lot of good bees flying around, doing their thing. So I figured this year, why not treat them to some more options? See, like this one here is a little rough. So I'm gonna pull a few of these off. I'll let nature do its course and let them fall off on their own. Not too worried about them looking pretty. It's more or less just for the friendly bees that I have in the garden. Well, that one didn't fit very well. Yeah. These will probably be repotted later into bigger ones, but for now, they'll work. Like I said, these are just for the bees that hang out in the garden. Give them something to do other than hang out around my blueberry bushes and my grapes and strawberries and stuff like that. We'll give them some flowers. Yeah, these guys will probably need to be repotted later, but let's get the rest of these done and be right back. All right, we got all the pansies potted. Now let's do our petunias. I was a little confused, just wondering if I should do multiples in one, like this, or two, or three. I kind of like this. Gives enough room to sprout up together. So let me add some extra dirt in here. Now this isn't like special potting soil or anything like that. It's just a bag of dirt that I had laying around. So that's what I'm gonna use. Then later in the season, if I know things are a little different, I'll go ahead and repot them with some better soil. But in the meantime, this year's gonna work great. And honestly, brush it off. I might just get some more of these petunias and take our pansies and put them elsewhere since they're a little big for these pots, and just put petunias all around the garden. Not sure yet. However, I do also have a flower seeds called Chinese lanterns, which I'll probably make a video on. They are a very odd breed of flower. From what I read online, they're highly invasive, and you should not put them in your garden because the roots grow horizontally, and can really mess up the ecosystem you've created in the garden. So I usually recommend you put it somewhere where it's okay for it to spread, and not cause any havoc anywhere, because it will choke stuff out. And also, they are slightly toxic if eaten by animals and humans. But when they dry out, they look really cool, so I'm not too sure yet what I'm gonna do about those. I'll probably put them in a pot and put them near the garden. Probably like the front gate I have, or walk path, just so the roots don't jump around and spread elsewhere. So I'll probably make a video on that, so make sure you keep an eye on that video coming up. And yeah, this is just gonna be the video here of me getting these flowers potted up. If you're still watching, or you've jumped ahead and now caught this part, it doesn't hurt for you to subscribe and like and follow, or comment any questions you may have about the garden, anything of that nature. This is my 5th or 4th year doing garden stuff. It's one of those things I didn't know that would turn into a hobby. That's now turned into a bigger hobby, and now I spend all my money on it. Like most people, well, things just got out of hand. That's okay. Could be doing worse things. I also have TikTok as well. I don't post on there as often as I do on YouTube. However, they do get the same content. But every follower, like, and subscriber, or whatever you want to call it, does help me reach my goal of followers and stuff like that. And maybe I'll be able to monetize my channel. All right. As I'm finishing up here, I got a few more to go, but I really haven't quite figured out how to add music to my YouTube videos without it being hit for copyright issues. So instead of me fast forwarding and it being just breaks in the noise, I'll just keep chit-chatting along. It doesn't look good chit-chat. Look how beautiful those are. Those are really nice. Nice flowers are something to be proud of. All right, we are on the last bunch here. Oops, what's going on? I've messed up the flower. There we go. All right, this will be the last one. Got 2 more in there, but one's not exactly ready, so I'll leave these to hang out by themselves. And we have a big storm coming here in Zone 6A, so I'm just gonna get these finished up, give them a quick water, and just leave them under the overhang for this evening. And then tomorrow I'll go hang them up around the garden when it's not raining and everyone's coming out to check out the flowers. Well, that's it for the channel. Hope you guys have a great one. Like I said before, subscribe, follow, and like, and have a great day.